Hello everybody, today I'm going to share my child abuse survivor testimony. When I was 8, I didn't realize I was the same age as Gabriel. I attempted to tell the school what was happening. Now I know that they only checked if I had been penetrated and I haven't. They had me using a Dynavox with a grid on it and I have poor hand movements. I typed "Dad PP" but I was hoping that would be good enough. That summer I went to 2 psychologists at once. One in the morning and one in the afternoon. The one morning treated me like I retarded. They had me playing games for little childens like Lucky Ducks. I hated it. They didn't talk to me about anything. I had a Nintendo and other TV games at home. They were hard for me to play, but I like playing them. Once I told that one to shut the H up, because they were treating me so stupidly. They looked at Mom and asked if that's what I said and Mom said, "Yep," and I was thinking it. That was the last time I saw that one. The one that I saw in the afternoon was more respectful. They actually talked to me like a 8-year-old. But sadly, I lie just like Elisa and Gabriel. I was afraid that I would be taken away from my family. That's why I care so much about Gabriel and Elisa. I never meet them but I love them so much and want to help them. My stepdad could come back around me. Mama kept me, God bless her. Some of family didn't want me staying with her. I stayed with her for 4 or 5 years. My granddaunts and others didn't want me around her. I don't think they knew everything that was happening. Luckily Mama was really stubborn, like me. They did everything that they could to get me away from her and it didn't work. My stepdad was a very mean man. He beat Mom a few times. One night I remember very well. He slammed my head on the back of my wooden chair and screamed in my ear. I have very good hearing, that hurt bad. Mom had to call my cousin to calm me down. Mama was in Kentucky seeing her brother. The next day when I was at school he beat Mom so bad that she couldn't talk. She said that she was sitting on the couch and he started punching her in the stomach. She grabbed her key, it had a big metal ring on it, he pushed on her hand with the key ring in it. He put his knee on the back of her neck making it where she couldn't breathe. She got away somehow. They picked me up from school, she couldn't even talk. I had brushes from the night before, but they didn't ask me about them. Mom went to Mama's and my cousin was there. Mom tried to get me out but he grabbed my shirt. She got me out and took me in the house and my cousin talked to me. He went outside and took care of him. My cousin told Mom if she went back to him he was going to wash his hands of it. Looking back I can't say that I blame him. She was away from him for 3 months. She went right back to him. Mama held me and crying and begging Mom to don't go back to him. She did anyway. It wasn't a month later she came to Mama's with bandages on her arms and hands. At first she tried to lie, but when Mama saw the cuts and cigarette burn on her arm, Mama knew that she was lying. Mama kept me away from them for 5 years. When Mama went to the hospital, I went to my new house. Mom homeschooled me and I really liked that. But one day my stepdad got jealous of me and make me stop. Mom made me stay in bed all day. When I got up, I just stayed in my bedroom and watched TV, because I didn't like being around my stepdad. Mama stayed with us for 3 months. Mom told a big lie on my aunt and uncle and had me mad at them. In February Mom kicked him out for 2 weeks. I believe that the Lord gave me throws too, so I would have some good clear memories of Mom. Mama and Mom took me places and would get me stuff to eat. Mom would let me stay up with her and watch TV. I loved those 2 weeks. Mom took him back, and 2 months after that my stepdad killed her in front of me. I can remember the smell of blood. It smelled like a lot of metal in one place. And hearing her screaming for help still haunts me. After that I went to my aunts and uncles for the summer. I really had a lot of fun there. I played outside all day. I went places with my friends and family. I went to the reunions here in Kentucky. That was the best summer that I had. I went to Illinois with my so-called dad and his girlfriend. The first year was okay. I missed my family, of course. I went home 5 times in the first years. I wheeled, around that town. When they made me get a medication pump, everything went downhill fast. They thought I was lazy because the girlfriend I guessed was too drunk to see me doing things. She would scream at me for hours for the way I eat, didn't feed me sometimes, and put me to bed at 3 so she can go to the bars. I go months without pooping. It's amazing that I didn't die. She told me that I was nothing and worthless. I tried to kill myself a few times and couldn't. Praise Jesus. She would tell me if I told anybody she would be my worst nightmare. I told 2 of my friends and the bus assists. My junior year, the school psychologist was giving me a test. One of the questions on it was, "What do you want to do when you turn 18?" I asked her if this confidential and she said that it was. I told her what was happening. The school got a lawyer and I told him everything. On May the 17th, 2012 I got out of there. That family did thing to me so bad that I can't say. I think that I has PTSD. That's my survivor story. If you want to contact me, I'm on Facebook as Corey Hamby. And I'm on Twitter as Bring Them Home. and I'm on Instagram as Corey Miller Hamby. And I'm on BitChute as Corey Hamby. And I'm on LinkedIn as Corey Hamby. I'm on Telegram as Bring Them Home. If you have any information on this case, please contact me. If you want to have a Zoom call, I can't talk very well, but I can answer yes and no questions. I don't have a filter. I say whatever I want. If you don't like me, then don't watch me. Please keep Elisa and Gabriel and Elia in your prayers. Until next week, may God bless you and your family.